His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
14-year-old Olivia Cox of Richmond Hill was diagnosed with lymphoma, a rare form of blood cancer. And within hours, on Monday, June 4th, less than a month ago, Olivia passed away. Olivia's mom, Christy, joins us now to talk about her amazing daughter and this mission that she's on. Thank you, Christy, for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.
Just know, Christy, we love you, and our family here at His Radio has been praying for you and your family all along. We know that Olivia has been such a joy and continues to touch so many lives.
How are you guys?
Yes, thank you.
How are you guys holding up?
It's a minute-by-minute journey. We know that God has a plan, but the pain is still so deep. It's the hardest thing God's ever brought us to.
Wow. At the U.S. House of Representatives just over a week ago, Representative Carter took the podium to remember Olivia's life in front of everyone.
I rise today to remember Olivia Cox of Richmond Hill, Georgia, a kind-hearted 14-year-old who passed away on June 4th, hours after being diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. We can all be inspired by her passion for life, exemplified in her hobbies and her ability to make everyone around her a little happier every day.
Christy, what was that like to see?
Well, I didn't hear about it for about a week, I think. The city clerk sent me the link, and I was surprised. Our community has been amazing. They've been so supportive and just offered so much love and food. And, Buddy Carter doesn't live in our community, but he's such a valuable asset to our community because he represents us here. So he's here a lot. And it really meant a lot to know that in some small way, she even touched him to the point that he felt it worthy to talk about her.
From what we understand, Christy, Olivia has really touched so many people because of her heart's desire to do one simple thing. And what was that?
Just love others and do random acts of kindness. We're hearing all kinds of stories from teachers that are reaching all the way back to even her kindergarten, first grade, just talking about they saw the uniqueness back then. She was solid. She was grounded in who she was in Jesus. And from what I'm gathering, she was not the typical teenager. To us, all of these stories we keep hearing was just normal life for us. That was just Olivia. But other people see it as something extraordinary. For example, she, co-founded a Bible club at school in the middle school, and the pastor that did the service kept saying, but she started a Bible club in a middle school, a public middle school with over 1,800 students. And to us, that didn't even hit as anything unusual because that was just how Olivia was. But we're coming to see now that that's not necessarily the typical teenager.
She also has this very unique love for books and making sure that other children get books. And this dream is still alive.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They had a booth at the 4th of July event yesterday. And now the family's not really involved in doing this and collecting the books. It was a family friend that asked, could she coordinate this? Because I had posted on Facebook that this was Olivia's dream. And the dream came about because we adopted a little girl from Ukraine 3.5 years ago. And on that first trip over there, we took the 2 older girls with us so they could see where Allie was living and what the conditions were. And Olivia fell in love with Ukraine. She fell in love with the people, the food, everything about it. And came out of that journey with the desire, according to her, she was going to adopt a child from every country when she got old enough. And so while we were there, we visited a school, and it was in such poor condition. And the person that was working in the library area said, we really just would love American books. And so she had the desire to come back and do that. And I'll tell you that that was one of the regrets I had, that I had not actually done that. We have 2 kids with special needs. And so that had kind of been pushed to the back burner over and over again. And so when she passed and I posted that was one of the things that I really wish we had done, a friend stepped up and said, can I coordinate that for you? And and she's done a tremendous job. As of yesterday, I think they had collected over 8,000 books already.
Wow.
That's a lot of books.
That's amazing.
I think you could probably use a few more books as well. And we want to help out as a His Radio family. Now, I don't know if you've heard of a group called the Newsboys. But the Newsboys happen to be coming in concert here. It's coming up on July 21st. The Newsboys will be in town.
Okay.
And since they're in town, we're asking everybody who's going to the concert to bring a book for Olivia.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. It's awesome.
Would you like to be there to see the books come?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Well, as the books are coming in, we have for you not just tickets, but VIP tickets to go to the Newsboys.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm not normally speechless, but thank you so much.
What do you think Olivia would say seeing all these books coming in for her beloved kids in the Ukraine?
She would be ecstatic over this. She would be thrilled, but she wouldn't really like all the attention with her name being out there because she wasn't like that. She liked to do things behind the scenes, but it's amazing to see how God is working through this and this, 12-year-olds to 14-year-olds dream and it coming to fruition. It's just amazing. God is just so good in the midst of our pain.
Well, Christy, you have inspired us. Olivia inspiring millions of people around the world, and I can just imagine what God is going to do through this for these kids in the Ukraine. And something tells me there are going to be many, maybe thousands that will come to Christ because of this. How honorable that is.
And that would be our desire.
Can't wait to see you at the concert with these thousands of more books that are coming in.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. We love you so much. And please know we'll continue to pray as a His Radio family for you.